Aliyah, first question is going to come from the front row to your left.
Charles Holman, Minnesota spokesman recorder. Congratulations on your first All-Star.
Thank you.
Any little thing that has surprised you or impressed you about being an All-Star at this point?
I mean, I've kind of just been enjoying everything that comes with it. Like, I wasn't sure exactly what to expect, what it was going to be like. But I mean, being a rookie and being an all-star, I mean, it can feel like intimidating because, you know, you have all these vets around you and you're kind of in this new space. But really, everyone has just been really welcoming, which I've really enjoyed. So I would definitely say that.
We're going to stay in the front row for your next question. Front row center.
Hey, Aliyah, again, congratulations on making the All-Star team. Nick Hamilton, Nightcast Media. What have you learned the most about yourself as a player in the first half of this season, and what have you learned most about the league?
Oh, well, I'll start with the league. I'll definitely say the physicality of it, just battling up against post players every night. I mean, it's definitely harder than it was in college, and so that's definitely the thing I've learned about the league. And something I've learned about myself is that I can push through the wall a little bit. I mean, sometimes I feel like when adversity comes, especially being in a new situation and that being a rookie in the league, it can be hard. You might think, oh, I can't get through this, or I can't do that. But, I mean, you just continue to push through, and so I've learned that I have a little bit extra more to give.
Aliyah, we're going to stay in the front row for your next two questions. Both will come from the right.
Hi, Tyler DeLuca, the Committee Sports Group. Aliyah, I asked Asia the same question earlier. Obviously, a lot of Gamecocks on Team Wilson. I just kind of want to know, what were the group chats like? What was the reaction like from the Gamecock family? And for you, what does it say to have this much South Carolina representation here at All-Star?
Yeah, I mean, it was super excited just to hear that Asia picked me. It was a blessing, and, you know, all the group chats were going crazy, like, oh, this is going to be great. Basically, Gamecocks unite. And it just feels great, and I think it just says a lot about the program in the sense that, one, everyone looks out for each other, but also that people that come from South Carolina just happen to be dominant players.
Next question also from the front row to your right.
Akeem Balaam of BeyondTheW.com, from one South Carolinian to another. Congratulations on your first All-Star appearance.
Thank you.
This year has been such a whirlwind, especially the last few months, going from competing in the Final Four to getting drafted to everything that you've got accomplished with Indiana. Who has been like that one person or individuals that has really kind of coached you, I guess you could say, to kind of soak in your first All-Star appearance, especially with it being in Vegas?
Yeah, I would definitely say everyone, just because I have a really good habit of just kind of looking forward to things, and I don't really stay in the moment a lot. And so everyone that's kind of texting me, they're like, soak in this moment, enjoy it, don't just look past it. And so I definitely say every single person that's crossed my path.
Next question, third row to your right.
Eden Lassie, Just Women's Sports. Aliyah, I'm over here. I know that you're super close with your family and that your parents are here. Just how is it kind of being able to not only share this experience with, your Gamecock family, like you mentioned, but also your parents and your family?
Yeah, I mean, it feels great. My parents came, and so did my sister and my aunt, and so everyone's just really excited. And it feels nice to be able to share this moment with them because this is a big accomplishment, especially just being a rookie. So to have them there cheering me on in the crowd is just really nice.
Next question, Aliyah, will come from third row to your in the center.
Yeah, Aliyah, can you kind of put in perspective what this year is like? It's always, for rookies, especially #1 picks and people who went to the Final Four, it's a whirlwind. And now here you are at All-Star. Can you even have you even had time to think about what this year has meant and how quickly you've made the transition to being a professional?
I really haven't. I mean, sometimes I'll get little spurts. I'm like, wow, like this is reality. This is my life. This is pretty cool. But I mean, since the Final Four and getting drafted, I just feel like everything has moved so quickly, and that we've always been on go since the start of training camp. But I mean, I wouldn't trade it for the world. This is something that I've dreamt of for quite some time, and so to be able to be living it is just amazing.
We have two more questions from the room and then go to Zoom. Aliyah, to your left in the front row.
Hi, Aliyah. There was a practice video that dropped not too long ago with you shooting a bunch of threes off the rack. You just hit a big three against the Liberty. Did you push for the three-point shootout this year? Is that something you want to do in the future?
I mean, I kind of joked about it And that's why, I mean, I did the video, I was joking with Emma, and I was like, I'm going to enter a 3-point contest. And then all the threes went in, and I was like, oh gosh. But I mean, it's definitely something that I'd probably consider in the future, just not this year. I think I just want to be focused on the game and not feel stressed to actually have to knock down some shots here.
Staying to your left, I'm sorry, Aliyah, in the second row.
Hey, Aliyah, just wanted to, there's been so much talk about expansion. Just wanted to get your thoughts on if there were 3 teams to come, what cities would you like to see get a team and why?
Oh no. Oh gosh. I don't really know what 3 cities I would think, but I mean, I definitely love the idea of that regardless of where the cities would be, because I think the women's game is growing, and so no matter where you put it, I think people will come.
All right, we're going to turn to Zoom, and we're going to start with Emily and Chris.
Hey, Aliyah. Getting to play alongside some of these, kind of icons of the WNBA as a rookie, are there any sort of words of wisdom or just sort of things from watching them in practice and things that you've been able to pick up over the last day or two?
I mean, I just think they're great players, and so honestly, when we get to practice today, just looking at anything I can learn from them, because no matter what you do, it's always going to be a time that you can learn something, and so that's definitely what I'm going to be on the lookout for.
All right, next question, Chris, and you're going to be followed by Rafiq.
Hey, Aliyah, Chris Gunther from the Chris Gunther Show. So happy to finally get a chance to chop it up. You as a rookie, there are so many things that come at you so quick. So how are you able to just really sit back and just enjoy this moment?
Yeah, I just planned, I was like, once you get to Vegas, that's going to be the time where you actually need to enjoy it, which is really hard for me sometimes. I said a little bit earlier that I just look forward to other things, and so just trying to be in the moment with my family, with my friends, and just enjoy it, not think about anything that's to come.
Thank you. Love the hair.
Thank you.
Next question, Rafiq.
This is Rafiq with Nothing But That Sports Talk. The last time we spoke, you talked about how excited you were to even play in the WNBA. Now talk about how excited you are to be a rookie as a starter in the WNBA All-Star game.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a great feeling. Sometimes it's hard to even put into words, because coming into my rookie season, I didn't really set a goal to be an all-star starter, let alone honestly be in the all-star game. And so for God to have opened this door for me, it's just a blessing, and I'm just happy to be able to walk through it.